welcome back, dudes and dudettes. Quicksilver here with the poop emoji hat. And the poop emoji hat is back by popular demand. Today we're doing a food bank haul. Yes, it says that on the description. That's what I'm doing. I know in a previous video that I just made like a month ago, I said I wasn't going to do the food bank hauls anymore. But I don't know. I wasn't planning on doing it until I saw something in the box that they gave me that I was like, I've never had this before. I don't even know what it is. And I'm like, I got to show this off. This is a really cool thing. And then I looked around and I was like, there's some really cool stuff in here. And I'm like, I got to just show it off because it's really awesome. Now, it's not a lot of food, but what it is like, I'm just like such a food geek guy that I just had to share with you guys. And yeah, the food bank wasn't too busy. I had my rollator with me, so I was able to roll it around. Now, you don't actually roll these around, you just sit in them when you have trouble standing. But anyways, I'm going to start with the food. One thing I found was kind of like something I'm not familiar with is something called Lavage. I think it's pronounced Lavage. And it's like a type of flatbread. This is Joseph's Lavage flatbread, or bread it says. Kind of looks like a pita bread, but like flatter, more like a tortilla. It's interesting. It has like some like oats and what looks like oats. It kind of looks like naan bread a little bit, and it's like rectangular. Yeah, it's got quinoa, oat flour, lots of different kinds of stuff. And that'd be great to make some like wraps with or sandwiches. I guess it's like, I think it might be a Jewish thing. I'm not sure. It doesn't really say. I think Lavage is Jewish. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure what Lavage is. I've heard of it. I've seen it like on YouTube videos, but I've never eaten it before. Moving on. Max, get out of here. He's trying to eat my Lavage, man. Here we go. This is awesome. This is a pumpkin roll. It's a pumpkin cake that has like a cream cheese frosting, which is awesome. And I've been wanting to get a pumpkin roll for like the last 2 months. So ever since Thanksgiving, I was like, man, I got to get a pumpkin roll with some cream cheese frosting. It just sounded so good for the longest time. I never got it. I've never gotten around to getting one. I didn't have the money, and then when I did, I was going through a lot of stuff, so I never got it. I'm glad I got this. I'm actually really surprised that they had it there. And I was like, oh my god, this is what I've been craving for like 2 months. Another thing that I love, I've had these before, but these are red velvet cupcakes with some cream cheese frosting. Like at the food bank that I go to, they give you like options. You can either have like one sweet thing or one bread, or you can have like 2 sweet things and 1 bread. Sometimes you can have as many bread or as many sweet things as you want. It depends on, I guess, supply and demand. Today I could get 2 sweet things and a bread, and so I got these 2 sweet things for a sweet thing like me. I know that was really cheesy. Here's something that is what I should be eating instead of cupcakes. It is, this is a salad. You may have heard of them. It's what healthy people eat to survive, which I need to start doing and take seriously if I don't want to have a heart attack. So this is a chicken, and it's like a chicken guacamole salad, and it's got corn. Anyways, sorry I got cut off. I was talking about the salad. Basically a Southwest salad. It's got corn, beans, cheese, a bunch of stuff. It's a salad. Everybody knows what a salad is. Moving on. Oh, there it is. This is a thing that I was really excited about. When I was driving home from the food bank, I looked over and I saw this, and I was like, whoa, what is this thing? And I knew what it was because I've heard of them and I've seen them at stores. This is a Chayote, and I don't really know what this is. It's like a a weird looking, I don't know if it's a fruit or a vegetable or what. It's got like a little butt. But this is the thing that I was like, oh, this is awesome. I can't believe. I've always wanted to buy one of these. I didn't know what they were. I didn't know what you use them in. And I don't know if they're sweet or savory or what. But chayotes are like, I think they're like a Midwestern thing. I don't know. Oh wait, no, they're from Costa Rica. They're not even from the United States. It has like a little salad thing on the back. You're supposed to make a salad with like, let's see, tomato and basil and garlic and cottage cheese, which is kind of strange. So I'm thinking it's not a sweet thing. It might be like a vegetable. But yeah, I was like, that was kind of like the main reason why I wanted to do a video. It was just because I was like, man, I got to share this with my dudes and dudes out there. It's not every day I get to try new food that I've always seen but never had before. So that was pretty cool. Here's something that's really strange. It's like a giant slab of some sort of mystery meat. It's like really thin though. This is fully cooked pulled pork frozen. So it's kind of like government pork. Usually I get this in a can and it just says pork on it, like in a silver can. Max, get out of here, buddy. You're driving me crazy. Okay, moving on. What else we got here? We got some... Oh, these are really good. I like these. These Belvita things. I don't know if they're called Belvita or Belvita. They're like these little breakfast biscuits. They're really good. I've actually bought these from the store, and they're actually one of my favorite things. And they're healthy. They're good for you, I think. Got cranberries, and it is December. It's almost 2020, people. It's going to be 20 freaking 20. That makes me feel so old. But I got cranberries, so that makes me happy. And I have never really bought cranberries before. I've cooked these before. I've only made cranberry sauce with them. Let's get out of here. I don't know. He's licking the pork, but it's packaged, so it's alright. We got some egg noodles. Egg noodles. Egg noodles. Oh, what's this? We got a cake. Does it come with frosting? Yes. No, it's not frosting. I'll have to make frosting somehow, but it's cool. Yellow cake. Awesome. I can make something with that. Probably cake. We got some mac and cheese. Go for that thumbnail. Got some mac and cheese. That stuff I've had before. It's okay. I like Kraft macaroni and cheese better. Chef Boy RD is okay. We got some roasted garlic, mashed potatoes. Actually no, I used the last one mashed potatoes. So yeah, I do need those. Got some chunk like tuna, always exciting. You can make some tuna salad sandwiches. Got lots of Thanksgiving and Christmas food, like stuffing. I think this is like all the leftover Christmas and Thanksgiving food that maybe the stores aren't selling and they're trying to get rid of it. If you didn't watch any of my older videos on my old channel, you have to be careful with some of the stuff you get from food banks and food pantries. Because it could be that it's... I wouldn't say it's expired. For the most part, the one I go to doesn't have expired food. It's usually like Best Buy dates that are close to. You'll get a lot of meat and stuff like that that have been a little outdated that might be considered over its due date. But the thing is, they freeze that stuff before they give it to you, before it goes bad. And it should be completely safe to eat, even if it is like expired. As long as it's frozen, it should be fine. Lots of this stuff is still good. Use your better judgment and go online and read about it instead of just taking my word for it. But we got some sliced cooked ham. Big old ham. And it's cut up into like little thin slices. So that's cool. Wow, 2 pounds. Boneless, fully cooked. Let's see if there's like a due date or something, expiration date. So yeah, so it has a date like what is that? 4/23 of 2019. So this was dated back in like April of this last year, and it's December now. But this has probably, for the most part, been frozen that entire time. It's probably safe to eat, and you know they generally have safe food. I never got sick from anything I got from a food bank. Wow, this is interesting. We have golden mushroom soup, Campbell soup. I've never heard of golden mushroom soup before. So it's got beef stock, tomato puree, tomato paste. Trying to see what makes it golden mushroom. It doesn't really say. I mean, it says mushrooms. It doesn't say what kind of mushrooms. Stop licking the ham. Got my nuts. Oh my god, speaking of which, I got another ham. I got 2 hams. 2 freaking hams. Okay. We got some taters that got the nasty eyeballs on them. Eyeball taters. Nobody wants that. That's gross. No offense, food bank aficionados and denizens. Yeah, these are, I don't know what they're called. I just call them potato eyeballs. Those are actually still good to eat. You just want to pull off those little eyeball thingies and like rinse them off good and pound dry, and then you can fry them up like I did in the last video. We got some lemons. They're a little kind of bruised, but these little marks right here are a good sign. That means that they've been around bees and they've been pollinated really well. That means these are going to be really good lemons, because whenever you see marks like this on like a watermelon or an orange or something, it's going to be especially sweet, which is weird because lemons aren't usually sweet, but these are going to be high quality, which is funny because most people think that's a bad thing. It isn't. If you see this on a watermelon, get that watermelon. Go out and get yourself a watermelon that has bee stings on it. I'm not going to say the B word. We got chickpeas, got peas and carrots, and chickpeas are good for making hummus. I had a little blender food processor thing, but I accidentally broke it. And I used to make my own homemade hummus, which is really good, but I can't make it now. So I'll probably use that in soup until I can get another food processor. Peas and carrots, whoa, good combination. Let me see, what's this? Oh my god, we do have freaking frosting. Do got frosting for the cake. Another thing that's really awesome about frosting, I like the chocolate kind, but this is even better because this is the cream cheese kind. That's my favorite. Is you dip like pretzels in this, and it's really good. And it's a lot cheaper dipping pretzels in the frosting like this than it is buying like a small bag of like chocolate covered pretzels, which costs like 3 times more than this stuff. And it lasts a lot longer, and it tastes better. Oh my god, not these again. I think this is like the 2nd or 3rd time I've gotten a bag of these like split peas. These are called Pappy's Pantry. That's ironic. I got it from a food pantry. It's called Pappy's Pantry. It's gluten-free, no GMO, high fiber. Look at the dude. It looks like some poor little Midwestern like dude that's like down on his luck. He's like, I'm gonna have to eat peas again. I've never cooked these before. I gave them away to other people. I can try it. I mean, I do like split pea soup. I can try doing something like that. What do we got here? Another potato. What is this? I think this is a really small grapefruit. It looks big, but it's actually pretty small. See? Yeah, that's a good grapefruit. I can't eat grapefruit though, because it interacts with the medicine I take. I'll have to, or what it does, I think it like makes it to where it doesn't work as well or something. So this isn't like the best haul I've ever had. I'm glad I got some of this stuff, but a lot of the stuff I get all the time. Like, I always get cans of beans, and they're always these kind. Ain't a problem, though, because you can use these to make lots of different kind of soups. You can make minestrone soup, pasta fagioli. You can make chili. You can make some kind of cold salad with these things. These are good in Tex-Mex and Mexican food. And it's a good source of fiber. Good source of fiber. You can use it to eat with, and that's what food is for. So we got corn and we got spinach. Again, stuff you can use in soups, pasta dishes. You don't have to eat it just plain. Like, it's really boring after a while. And you want to work on, it doesn't matter how rich you are, you can be the poorest person on the planet, you can still afford parsley, garlic powder, onion powder, and paprika, and like 4 or 5 of those things. You can get those for $5, $1 each at Dollar Tree or at Aldi. And I'm telling you what, you can make anything taste good if you have like a pantry that has seasoning, spices, and herbs in it. And all it takes is going online. Even if you don't have a cell phone, go to the library, look up some recipes, get ideas for like how to use spices and herbs in your simple cooking with beans and vegetables, and you can create some amazing tasty food. It doesn't have to be bland, it doesn't have to be boring. One of these days I'm going to show you my pantry and show you my pantry of spices that I got and herbs and stuff that I have for cooking, and I can help you figure out what to use with what foods and stuff. Got some fruit cocktail. We're coming down to the end of it, and we're showing off the boring stuff. So we got some mixed vegetables that I always get, Heart brand, and some sliced peaches, Del Monte. Yes, that is it. And I'm going to have fun trying to figure out what to do with this chayote. Anyways, if you guys like what you see, if you want to subscribe, I hope that you were entertained and that you will subscribe. That'd be awesome. I don't have a schedule as far as like posting videos. I usually do one a week. That seems to be like the case at this point. If you want to keep watching my videos, click on that little bell or tap on that bell icon, and you'll get notifications every time I upload and publish a video. If you think it's funny or entertaining what I'm doing here, or if you think, even if you have questions about like food banks or about how to go about accessing like resources in your community, as far as if you're disabled or if you're on Medicaid or things like that. I'm not a professional, but I do know a little bit about it, having gone to school for some of it, and also just learning on my own through the whole process of being disabled and dealing with benefits, stuff like that. If you have questions, just hit me up in the DM. You know, I got my email address in the description box below. If you want to talk or just have general questions about stuff like this, how food banks work, or like how to find one, or if there are any in your state or city, I'm not a professional, but I can help you out, and that's what I like doing. I just like helping people. If you are a generous person and you want to help me out, I appreciate it. I have an Amazon wish list. I'm not going to beg for things, but I thought I'd show you guys my apartment. This is like my window and a mirror and some stuff on the wall that my mom gave me. And that's my chair and my fan. Anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing day. I'm feeling good. I'm just in a good mood today, and I hope that wears off and rubs off on you guys. And anyways, if you got questions, suggestions for the channel, if you just would like to talk in general, just ask me anything. I'm pretty much here all the time, so yeah, I'll be back, maybe. I'm gonna try not to delete my channel this time. It's not funny, it isn't. Anyways, have a great day. God bless, and as always, bye.